morning and welcome back to the vlog. Today, we're gonna do a reset routine today. I have not done a reset routine in a long time, but it feels necessary for my own mental health. I'm starting off by folding some laundry. Whew. Charlie's honestly ready for her nap. We've been working on a transition to one nap, so some days like today are gonna probably still be 2 naps because she's already very tired. She's already ready for a nap and it's 8:30. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a double nap day. I'm supposed to go on a walk with a friend here in the next like 30 minutes. Yeah. We'll see. She'll probably take a stroller nap is my guess, and then do a longer afternoon nap. It's kind of been like, if she takes 2 naps, it's like a cat nap in the morning and then a longer, like 1.5 to 2 hour afternoon nap. So yeah, but I really just needed a reset day today. I wanted to get some stuff together, get some cleaning done around the house, and I want to decorate for fall, get in the fall spirit. So that's kind of the agenda for today's video. I also thought it could be good to like do a mental reset, you know, check in on my goals, help you get ready and excited for fall as well, get in the fall spirit and get your house, you know, cleaned up, reset, you know, do whatever it is that you've been neglecting doing over the last few weeks or maybe a few months. Got all the laundry done, cleaned up the bathroom a bit as you saw, and I think I'm now gonna head downstairs. I really do need to mop down there, like really bad. I just vacuumed the entire downstairs yesterday, so I'm not gonna do that, but I do need to mop, so I'll probably go do that first, and then we're gonna do some fall decorating. It's gonna be great.
Trouble in your mind. Are you doing this just to test me? I'm bad at handling this type of thing. Why I don't get it, you say it's a man thing. Babe, I wanna be around. I just wanna make your heart sing. You're not letting me get through to you. Yeah. If you let your guard down, baby, this is what I'll do. I'll do. Come on, baby. Love you, I will love you, I will love you like a queen. I'm willing to take you to a place you've never been. Love you, I will love you, I will love you like a queen. I would love to take you to a place you've never been. What is trouble in your mind? Babe, why can't you just tell me? I just want to be.
Okay, it is actually the next day. So did a good amount of cleaning yesterday, got some of my fall decorations set up. It's so funny because I'm like, oh, I want to decorate for fall, and then I set stuff up and I realized I do not have very many fall decorations. So that's something I need to buy over the coming years. It's something I just don't think about until it's time to put stuff up. But still, you know, got a couple things going, got my fall scented candle, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of round out this video with a little bit of a mental reset and touch base. I said I haven't done a full-on reset day in a long time. I definitely think it's really, really hard to do with kids, toddlers, babies. It's hard. It happens in chunks, and by the next day your house is messy again. So, you know, I mopped yesterday. Our floors are still looking pretty good, but the counters have stuff on them again. Like no big surprises there, but I am glad that I took the time to clean the bathroom a little bit because that was something that was definitely needing done. So yeah, glad we got a couple little reset type of things done. And Charlie's napping right now, so I wanted to actually just spend a few minutes going over my goals that I set for myself for 2025 and kind of just check in on those, maybe encourage you all to look at your goals and where they're tracking, and touch base with yourself as well. Haven't done that in a while, like I said. So I just pulled up my 2025 goals on Notion and kind of looking at them. The first one was to read 36 books. I actually am on track for that this year. It's about 3 books per month, and I have actually kept up with that pretty good. Let me see where I'm at for my 2025 books so far. I've read 24 books, and that means I have 12 books left, and I have half of September, October, November, December. I think it's possible, guys. I think I'm gonna hit my goal, so I'm proud of myself for that. I've been keeping up with reading. The next one I had on my list was travel to Europe. So it's important to remember that I set these goals in like December of 2024. I was not pregnant at that time. I was not thinking about becoming pregnant at that time. So some of these goals like were definitely not having pregnancy in mind. So I will say that travel to Europe, that was on the list. We ended up going to Hawaii, which I posted about last week. Instead, we talked a lot about Europe and going with Charlie and all of that stuff, and then we just decided that Hawaii would be a little bit easier. And yeah, so we did go to Hawaii. We did not go to Europe. We did travel to Mexico and summer Pacific Northwest trip. We went up briefly. My sister had a baby shower up there in August, so we went up for like a long weekend with this goal. It was a little bit more focused on like we wanted to go up for like an extended period of time, so that did not happen, unfortunately. But we did go up for like a weekend, so I guess we still did a quick summer Pacific Northwest trip. Health and fitness, eating whole foods 80% of the time. First trimester, that was definitely not happening, but I've gotten back into eating healthier now that my nausea has gone down a lot. Gym 3 times per week. Again, this has been, actually, I'll blame Chris's work on this because he's literally working from like 7 a.m. until like 5:30 or 6 p.m. every day. So it's like if I want to go to the gym, I either have to go at 5 a.m. or after Charlie goes down for bed. And for me, neither of those are realistic. What I do want to work on and try and pivot this goal to being is starting to do like home workouts and like mobility stuff for pregnancy. There's no reason why I can't do that at home, so I want to stop making an excuse for that and start doing some home stuff. And then walking outside 4 times per week. I actually have been really good about doing that. I've been going on walks like every single morning as much as I can. So I'm proud of myself for getting outside and getting some movement in. And then lastly, post 1 video per week on each channel. I've been doing that for the most part. Get monetized on my vlog channel. We're getting there. As I'm recording this, I think I have like 600 subscribers, which is cool. I've already hit the watch hour requirement, so it's really just getting my subscribers up. I'm hoping that I can still achieve that this year. And then 1 new video on each channel get to 100,000 views. I don't even think I'm close to that on my main channel. On this channel, I actually do have 1 video that has been like gaining momentum, so that's kind of cool. Let me see where it's at right now, just out of curiosity. It has 34,000 views, so you never know, that could continue to scale and hit 100,000 views. which would be really cool. But those were all of my goals that I set for myself, for personal, for 2025. Like I said, there were definitely some pivots that I made because of pregnancy and whatnot, but it's nice to kind of just check in with yourself and also realize the things that you have accomplished, especially if it feels like there's things that you neglected or maybe didn't accomplish. And also, you know, we still have 3 months left of the year, so there's always time to continue to push forward and still achieve the goals that you set out for yourself. The last thing is Chris and I did like a physical piece of paper for some like family goals that we set for ourselves, which I thought was kind of fun. We've had this piece of paper, it's like very crinkly and messed up because it's been sitting on our bathroom counter, so it gets wet a lot, but I think it's cool that we've like held onto this piece of paper for 9 months and we kept it in there because that's a place that we both like see every single day, so it's nice to just like have these kind of in our mind. We had a savings goal, which we are not really on pace there. So that's a whole conversation just about kind of my income and how that has impacted our finances as a couple or as a family. So that's something I'm actually really working on, is my personal income and how I can continue to contribute more to my family. We also had like an investment account goal and we're pretty close to that goal. I would have to check in with Chris on the exact numbers. For health, I had us each having 2 dental checks, an annual check, a dermatology check, an eye check, and daily walks. So I have had my 2 dental checks. My husband has not. We both did have an annual physical, and of course now that I'm pregnant, I'm seeing the doctor a lot. Neither of us have done our dermatology check or eye check, so we both need to get in for that. Still time to do it, guys. And daily walks, obviously not every single day, but you know, I have been getting out almost every day, multiple times a week, so I'm definitely really proud of myself for that. For family, we had 2 family outings per month. I think there's definitely been some months that we've been good about this, other months that we haven't, and definitely something we could be better about. And I did put on here, make second baby. I will say, when I wrote this, I was thinking like towards like this time of year, September, October would be when I would maybe start trying. But yeah, anyway, so that we can check that one off the list. For travel, we had a Europe trip. Again, we obviously changed that, 1 adventure per quarter. So this was like wanting to do something more than just like a family outing, something out of our normal kind of routine. So let me think. In quarter 1, January, February, March, we did Mexico. April, May, June, where did we go? I feel like we did somewhere. I don't know if we did anything in Q2 as a family, so that's definitely something that could have been better. I know I went to like San Diego for a girls trip, and then I also went up to Washington for a long weekend for a baby shower, so I at least traveled. And then Q3, July, August, September, we did both Monterey, California, and Hawaii. So we have definitely done a good amount of travel this year. And then I don't think we have anything planned for Q4, just mostly because, again, I'm pregnant and I'm going to be 3rd trimester coming to the end of the pregnancy. So we'll see. We'll see if we can do anything. Maybe we'll just do like a driving trip or something somewhere as a little mini baby moon or something like that. And then again, I had late summer Pacific Northwest trip. Again, we did do a long weekend, but we definitely wanted to do something longer, so that did not happen. And then home, we had fixed grass, which we sort of fixed our grass. I think I'm just gonna have our landscaper like come in and patch it and buy a new couch. And we did buy a new couch. I'm sitting on it, and I do love and appreciate this couch. It is much nicer than the one we had. So overall, you know, I feel like I've done a pretty good job sticking to my goals, especially taking into account, you know, getting pregnant and having to pivot a lot of things with Chris's work and all of that. But you guys, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I really just, like I said, wanted to sit down, spend some time kind of reflecting on how the year has been going. I think it's really important to do that, to give yourself grace. And, you know, sometimes it feels like you're not making progress, but when you actually sit down and look back, you did make progress and you have done things that you maybe didn't realize that you did. So I think it's always good to like focus on some of those positives and celebrate the good things and the wins that you did have. So, and it always feels nice to do a little clean on the house, I think. So thank you guys for watching this little fall reset video. I hope it gave you some inspiration, and yeah, I'm excited for fall weather, but I will catch up with you next time.
Feet step over splinters of the moon.